All right, so we got the 9 legendary artifacts of Vulkan explained by an Australian. Now, I believe these artifacts are the same artifacts that that the Salamanders gotta find while like Vulkan is dead. So let's go into the video.
G'day guys and gal. It's a
Am
bit
I
of
right
a
about that,
guessing
y'all?
game these days. That game being which loyalist Primarch will return next. And whilst I've
We'll
repeatedly
learn, we'll
bet
learn,
my
we'll see.
soul and innocence that the Lion will be next, GW has actually low-key set up the return of every living loyalist Primarch. Hell, I mean they have also kind of set up the return of the dead ones as well.
Wait.
Artifacts of Vulkan is the big cuddly pyromaniac Primarch's avenue for return. The deal is simple.
He's so cool. Just look at his armor, bro. See, and this is what I'm saying. Like, bro, when you have this level of greatness, bro, look at the way he dresses, bro. When you're this great, you gotta dress nice. When you're this great, you gotta dress it. And look at this flashy jewelry he got on, bro. Like, bro, oh my goodness, look at the chain. Look at the chain. Oh, he's flexing. Oh, he's flex on him. Shut it, bro. He's flexing it up right now. This is what I'm talking about, bro. See, when you're this great, you gotta shine now, bro. You know the female's gonna be ooh and ah and everything, bro. Man, my sweet, glorious King Vulkan.
If the Salamanders find all the artifacts of Vulkan and then drink some lava or something, then Vulkan will appear out of nowhere and lead his sons once again. Now this does seem quite childish and cruel by Vulkan, you know, sitting on the sidelines and letting the Imperium burn just because he's...
It's not cruel at all, bro. He can scroll on Facebook for 10,000 years, bro. Until they find those artifacts, like it's a video game, then, you know, he'll come through. Bro, he's just resting right now, bro. Let him rest.
Sons are struggling to find his missing toys, but either way, each artifact is pretty cool, so it makes for a fun video. Before we get started, a lot of mobile games are very samey these days.
Is this
they
an
all seem
ad?
to copy the same template, do a reskin, then create these wacky, misleading ads to pull people in. Well, I'm happy to say that Bloodline Heroes of Lithis breaks this mold by not only becoming a fantastical dating and shagging simulator,
I'm not
it
hating
also
at all.
features some very
Listen,
cool
let me tell you something, bro.
combat gameplay.
Bro, whenever I first laid my eyes on the Salamanders, man, it was just, bro, pure joy. I saw the green, I saw the gold. I was like, yo, who is this? Yo, these are my favorite type of guys. And then I learned about the wars and stuff like that, bro. Oh yeah, bro. I knew from the jump. These were my favorite, you know, faction or group, whatever you guys want to call it. A lot of you guys are, bro. A lot of you guys are so disrespectful. You're not even calling them a faction anymore. They are a faction to me. Okay, don't get it twisted. I promise you, I'll get the Salamanders to jump you. Stop playing with me, okay? Other than that, man, nice, man. It's nice to do a video on the Salamanders again, man. I think he's wrapping up his ad right now, so let's get right back into the
all up worth about
video.
$20. This offer is for both iOS and Android. Cheers to Bloodline Heroes of Lithis for sponsoring this video. Today we will go over each of the 9 artifacts of Vulkan, discussing what they
let's
are,
learn about these,
where
because
they
I
are,
don't know.
as well as more info about the prophecy of Vulkan's return.
Because I'll find out. Hey, I'll find all 9 by myself.
Maybe we can even get a good idea on where Vulkan is in the process. Let's get into it.
Let's get into this.
Vulkan was a legendary craftsman of pretty much everything. Whilst Ferris or Perturabo's creations may have been more efficient or effective, they didn't hold a candle to Vulkan's creativity. This dude built the most wild shit, including super weapons that could low-key maybe kill the warp. But you know, that device, the Talisman of 7 Hammers, could have easily gone either way, so it's good nobody actually activated it. He made weapons and armor for a number of his brothers, with even Ferris gratefully accepting a weapon off Vulkan, despite Ferris usually being the one to make weapons for others.
Bro, just hearing him talk about Vulkan, bro, it's just making me smile right now, bro. Like,
I mean, Vulkan's Warhammer was originally meant for Horus, but Vulkan sensed that his brother was a low-key piece of shit, so he decided not to give it to him, making Vulkan and Korax the only loyal Primarchs who weren't completely blindsided by Horus's betrayal.
He's too smart.
The point is, there is a fuckload more than just 9 artifacts of Vulkan. However, when the heresy broke out, Vulkan thought that his weapons, his artifacts, were too OP and could fall into the wrong hands. So he ordered his Forge Master Astartes to destroy it all. The Forge Master...
No! Yo, King, why didn't you give it to me? Man, I would have held on to your artifacts, bro. I would have put them inside of a safe, man. Nobody wouldn't even... Why didn't you give it to me, bro? Hey, next time, like, you come out with, like, more artifacts and stuff like that, bro. Bro, just send it to my house, bro. Amazon it to my house. It's gonna take, what, 1 or 2 days?
Was like, bruh, this is the highest level gear in the entire galaxy, and you want to destroy it all? Are you fucked? And Vulkan was like, okay, good point. How about you choose 7 of the coolest to keep here while I take my hammer, my flame gauntlet, and my other personal shit to Istvan? So a deal was struck. 7 artifacts were kept on Nocturne, whilst Vulkan took the other 2, that being his flame gauntlet and his scale cloak, with him. The thousands of other hectic artifacts
He's so
were
cool.
then destroyed. To make matters worse, Vulkan got a nuke dropped on his ass during the Isfahan Dropsite massacre and then became Conrad Curse's undying plaything. Hence Vulkan lost his scale cloak, which was one of the artifacts. But wait, there's more. The 7 artifacts left on Nocturne were put on a ship called the Chalice of Fire, which was one of the 7 artifacts. This ship was a beast, able to mass-produce unmatched weapons and armor whilst also being a juggernaut in battle. It was also mounted with the Eye of Vulkan, another of the 7 artifacts, which was basically a Death Star laser beam. However, as the Chalice was traveling to a vault of Vulkan, a good place to store the artifacts since Vulkan fell at Isfahan, the Salamanders discovered that the vault was already under siege by the Sons of Horus and Dark Mechanicum. The good news is that an Iron Hand ship came to their rescue. The bad news is that Iron Hand ship wanted the artifacts of Vulkan to themselves to use against Horus. The Salamanders were like, nah, sorry bro, that just sounds like a speedrun tactic to hand over these artifacts to Horus. That, as well as the fact that Vulkan had strictly ordered them to lock away the artifacts if he fell on Isfahan. The Iron Hands insisted, so the Salamanders used the Eye of Vulkan to annihilate their ship and kill them all.
See, man, even when he's out of combat, bro, his inventions, his creativity is still kind of saving him in a way. And, bro, look at this picture right here, bro. See, this is why your favorite Primarch, bro, man, I keep saying this, but this is why your favorite Primarch can't even compare to my Primarch, bro. Look what he got one kid in the right hand, and he's holding the hand of another kid, bro. Like, bro, he's like the Superman of this entire, like, series, bro. Like, how could you hate him? How could you? I'm tired of the disrespect, bro. He should be #1 on your list. Why isn't he?
Yeah, a lot of retarded shit happened during the Horus Heresy. The Chalice of Fire was damaged, hence the Salamanders on board decided to go into stasis, allowing the ship to drift with the artifacts on board, hoping to find salvation. So yeah, straight after the heresy, all the artifacts of Vulkan were lost. Now we have the context to the artifacts. What are they? But more importantly, where the fuck are they? The first is the Chalice of Fire, the legendary forge ship which housed the other artifacts. Well, luckily for the Salamanders, in M41, so about 10,000 years after it was lost, it was rediscovered by Vulkan Durson, the Forge Master at the time, with the Eye of Vulkan still intact. So bam! 2 artifacts in one go. Unfortunately, the drifting ship had been plundered during its drift, hence the other artifacts on board were all gone. It appears that the plunderers weren't aware of the value of their plunder, as they did leave the ship and the Eye of Vulkan intact. The Salamanders brought the Chalice of Fire to Prometheus, their homeworld's moon, where it currently resides as a mobile mega forge, pumping out a shitload of top-tier Salamander weapons and armor. The Eye was likewise repaired and is now used as an overpowered orbitable weapons platform to protect Prometheus.
They're using
the third artifact was the Spear of Vulkan, an extremely powerful flame spear that could easily melt through ceramite. At first glance, this does sound a bit like, you know, who the fuck cares, until you realize that ceramite is literally designed for heat protection. Like when you set an Astartes on fire, their armor doesn't melt, they are just cooked from the inside out. However, without Vulkan to use it, the spear is only working at like 1% of its power. Well, you know, not 1%, but it's said that in the hands of a Primarch, the spear can do something sick, like, I don't know, perform ranged circumcisions or something. Now, I've been researching this quite a bit, but I honestly can't find the part of the lore where it talks about how the spear was recovered. However, what I do know is that Tzeentch the Infinite has a massive stiffy for the spear. Like, you'd think he would have a massive stiffy for all the artifacts of Vulkan, but for some reason, he only really wants the spear. Maybe it's the fact that it can perform ranged circumcision.
Man, bro, this man Vulkan got these bum B-tier level Primarchs just fighting for his weapons. How was he not the damn GOAT? Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. See, this disrespect, it's kind of getting in my head, and it's kind of like corrupting it a little bit. I feel like a PS4 right now. This is ridiculous, bro. This is rabonkulous, bro. Are y'all cuckoo for buku buffs? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The disrespect is crazy, bro. We got this long head, Diddy Kong head. Bro, look at his. Bro, he smells like pennies, bro. You got this dude and other Primarchs fighting over this, bro. He's fiending. This man is fiending for Vulkan's invention like it's crack. And he's not #1?
He's tried to claim it on multiple occasions, and it's implied that he's even killed a few of the Forge Masters in the past.
He's killing some of the... Oh my goodness,
However,
bro.
with the spear in possession of Vulkan Heastan, one of the baddest motherfuckers in the galaxy, Tzeentch is gonna have a rough time getting it. The next artifact is the Cassars Mantle, a Drake-scaled cloak made from the hide of a legendary salamander.
That looks like Thor's hammer.
Yet very lightweight. This was one of the artifacts taken to Isfahan by Vulkan. It's a testament to the quality of the mantle that it's still around, despite what happened to Vulkan. The Salamanders have since reclaimed Cassars Mantle, but once again, I'm not entirely sure when or how, but I doubt it was found at the same time as the spear, since the spear was taken from the Chalice of Fire, and the mantle was taken from Vulkan's immortal corpse. But what the fuck do I know? I'm just a dumb piece of shit YouTuber.
No, you not, bro. You smart, bro. Bro, Majorkill, bro. You really smart, bro. Forget what everybody else is saying, bro. You smart to me, bro. You like Albert Einstein.
Both the spear and the mantle are currently wielded by Vulkan Histan as he continues his quest to find the other artifacts. The most recently discovered artifact of Vulkan was the Gauntlet of the Forge, another artifact Vulkan brought to Isstvan. It's a mighty gauntlet that has a flamer on it. However, despite the device's small mobile size, it burns with the heat of a much larger weapon without the vulnerabilities of carrying a big-ass Prometheum tank on your back. This was recovered by Vulkan Histan after it had fallen into the possession of an Eldar Corsair Lord. That was a massive no-no, so Histan led his salamanders against the Eldar and personally tore the gauntlet from the Eldar Lord's hands. I have no fucking...
Give me here! Give it to me! Took it from him!
Clue how the Eldar Lord planned on wielding the gauntlet. It was literally made for Primarch Vulkan, one of the largest Primarchs.
Bro, Primarch is so special, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, he deserves to have like, every step he walks, bro, should be like a golden footprint. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. See, his footsteps are so precious, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, and I just mean it's by 100%. Bro, I'll lay on the ground, bro, as he steps on me, bro, so I can have his golden footsteps. That's how special he is to me.
And Eldar aren't really known for having large frames. Either way, Vulkan Histan now wields the gauntlet, likely after modifying its size to fit. So that's all the artifacts that have been recovered. A big-ass forge ship, a Death Star laser beam, a circumcision spear, a scaled cloak, and a flamethrower fist. What is yet to be found? Well, the issue is that nobody actually knows exactly what the lost artifacts do. Their given names are also probably incorrect, with only scant clues on the Tome of Fire indicating their existence. First is the Engine of Woes, described as, its wrath has never been unleashed. Then there is the Obsidian Chariot, which is said to have armor near impregnable. Then there's the Song of Entropy, which is a drake-headed staff that shoots a beam that ages anything rapidly. And finally, the Unbound Flame, a weapon that is both terrible and wondrous. For the Engine of Woes, yeah, no clue. This is the most mysterious, however it has been described as one of the spicier of the artifacts. Similar story with the Obsidian Chariot, although the name gives a bit of an indicator. Perhaps it's the personal flyer of Vulkan with near invulnerable armor. The Song of Entropy is a bit easier. It's a small staff that shoots out a rapid aging beam that ages its targets by centuries every second, likely reverse engineering some kind of Harad technology.
Wait, what?
The Unbound Flame.
Vulkan made that? Yo!
It was Vulkan's stasis capsule that he was put in after he seemingly died on the crag. I say seemingly because Vulkan lives. And yeah, he did come back to life. I don't really know why this stasis capsule is described as a weapon that is both terrible and wondrous. However, I get the feeling that there is something within the capsule that is dangerous, rather than the capsule itself.
Oh!
Maybe Vulkan's in there. This artifact is
okay,
likely
we're good.
the next to be found, as Histan thinks he knows where it is. So now we know of the artifacts, what about the prophecy of Vulkan's return? Well, the prophecy is fucking retarded, and I don't think it's even canon anymore.
That is true. Yeah, they are. I'm gonna be honest with you. They really are. Cause I can easily predict his return. Duh.
Basically, Vulkan left the Salamanders the Tome of Fire, which said that he was leaving to go do something and that his sons were not worthy of his leadership. So he hid the 9 artifacts, and if they manage to find them all, he will judge them worthy once again and return. I hope you can see why this is so stupid. Firstly, Vulkan isn't the kind of guy to fuck with people, especially his own sons, and lead them on this wacky where's Wally. Secondly, we already know...
Yeah, somebody lying. Bro, Vulkan, he gotta be trapped somewhere. Or he simply doesn't have to save nobody, and he's just, scrolling on Facebook for 10,000 years.
He didn't hide at least half the artifacts, since they were adrift on the Chalice of Fire. I mean, he probably didn't hide any of them. I think that Vulkan will return when all the artifacts are found, not because he's hiding in a bush waiting for that time, but because I think when they're brought together, they will form a key that will unlock something holding Vulkan. What could be holding him? I don't know. As I said, maybe he is in the Unbound Flame, which can only be opened by the other 8 artifacts. Either way, I don't think we're going to see Vulkan return for a very long time. The Lion, Leman, Jagadai, and even Corvus are much more poised to return, with GW likely picking whoever they think will sell the best. Unfortunately, the Salamanders just aren't the most popular legion, but either way, I do hope the writers keep letting the Salamanders find the artifacts. It's a cool, fun bit of lore for a bunch of cool, fun, friendly Salamanders. If you enjoyed the video and you want to support the
First of all, shout out to Majorkill. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I just mean this literally by the truth. This is my truth, right? I'm gonna just be completely honest with you, completely honest with you. Bro, give me a heartbeat sensor from Warzone, bro. I promise you, bro. I'll find all 9 artifacts. I promise you, bro. Yo, Vulkan, bro, he would legit be jumping up for joy, bro. Jumping up for joy, bro, as soon as I find out artifacts, bro. I promise you. Other than that, man, comment down below. What do you guys think about this? I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that he's just sitting there, like, you know, I was joking around earlier, but I don't really think that he's actually just sitting there waiting for them to, you know, find the artifacts, whatever. I kind of think that, like, I don't know, they might, like, I don't know, bro, like, GW, they might do a thing to where, like, oh, like, they slowly find, like, each artifact one by one until, like, you know, like, he just appears or whatever. I don't know what GW gonna do, but listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, GW, I want more love, I want more story, more lore towards the Salamanders, okay? Or I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, listen, I will fight every single employee that works there, bro. Like I said before, the lunch ladies, the custodians, bro, the people that work on the roof, the people that clean the windows at the building that you guys work in. I promise you, I'll fight everyone there. So you guys like, thanks so much.